In Pilates abdominal exercises, we use two different types of spinal alignment, a C-shaped spine and a neutral spine. In the neutral spine position, we're simply trying to take the natural curves of your spine and maintain them with your abdominal strength. The big difference here is neutral spine utilizes your transverse abdominis, which is the deepest and one of the most important muscles in your abs. Notice as Jalen rises up and down into these crunches that the lower spine stays totally still. In the C-shaped spine position, we maintain the lower back on the ground, even though the body may be moving into different exercises. And this exercise really targets the rectus abdominis, so a totally different muscle group. That's why it's really important to know the difference between a neutral and a C-shaped spine. Let's break bicycles down for you. Back in the 70s, we started doing bicycles with Jane Fonda, and these bicycles were done with a C-shaped spine. Fingertips barely touch the side of the head, so you're not using your arms to wrench your neck, but in the C-shaped spine position, lower back stays on the floor. And you can have your legs as low as you can or as high as you need them to be so that you can keep your lower back on the floor. And this is going to be different for all of us, so adjust your posture accordingly. When we shift to Pilates bicycles, this exercise is designed to target your transverse abdominis, and it is much harder. The leg stays at 90 degrees. Notice that the knee doesn't go beyond your hip at all. Feet in a flexed position, and on extension, the legs stay no lower than a 45-degree angle. That's because we have to work harder to get the TVA to work. Even though Jalen is rotating his upper body, he's still maintaining that neutral spine position where the lower back is just barely off the floor. So you can practice this at home. To find your neutral spine position, lie on your back with your feet flat on the floor, hips on the ground, and use your belly muscles to press your lower ribs down to the ground. And then take your hand and slide it just under your lower back. You should be able to fit 1 or 2 fingers underneath the bones of your spine. That's a neutral spine position. In this position, take your 2 lowest ribs and try to knit them together. Feel the 2 front points of your hip bones and try to pull those together as well. At the same time, lift your pelvic floor and use these muscles to support and strengthen this neutral spine position. This is how you do the bridges in Pilates, our glute bridges, and this is how you do any exercise in class where the teacher asks for a neutral spine, from planks to ab exercises.